What closing?
Listen long enough, you can love me.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between. I'm back with somebody else's hair, and guess what? It is Transformation Tuesdays, Wine and Wigs Wednesdays. Girl, I'm just back with somebody else's hair, and I'm here to show you what I had did today. I'm drinking some green tea. I don't have wine. I actually have green tea in the glass today. Sometimes I don't be having, y'all can't even see it. I look like I be lying. And I don't know if you could tell, I almost got the shakes, girl. Shaking like a stripper. And I'm hungry, girl. Y'all tell me what you're drinking down below. Y'all know I love a good Tazo green tea. While you're doing that, please hit the subscribe button and hit the post notification bell just so you can see every single time I post, because I'm coming to you every single week with somebody else's hair. Like, I'm super proud of myself because I haven't done hair coloring in a long time. It had to have been almost a year since I really like colored some hair. Not all hair is made the same, and not all hair can take a little bit of bleach, but this one could. So as you can see, it still looks good. So I want to say thank you to Ishow Hair for providing this hair to me and sponsoring this video. I don't know if y'all remember, I talked about this hair that I got from Ishow Hair. If you do want to see that video of what this hair looked like previously in my full review, I'll leave a card up above. This is the Loose Deep Wave. It has 3 bundles of the Loose Deep Wave and 1 4x4 closure. I'm probably like 3 pounds heavier, okay, with this much hair on my head. And then you have the 4x4 closure. Can you tell it's a closure? Let me show y'all. What closure? This is a 4x4 closure with 3 bundles, so it's 2 24-inch bundles and 1 26-inch bundle. Originally it came in a natural black, and I got this beautiful golden gingery brown color from a little concoction that I made of bleach and developer and all that stuff. Girl, it came out so good. Like, you can't tell me that I'm not a hair colorist. Like, I would walk in somebody's salon and say, hire me. Hire me. You know what? Matter of fact, I own this salon. If you got real close, it probably wouldn't look good. But while I'm looking at it, I did that. These waves didn't go nowhere after coloring this hair. I was a little bit worried. I have to be honest. I was a little bit worried because I was like, girl, hair and bleach, they get into fights. They windmill each other. Okay, they don't really like to work together, but this time it did so good. But this hair said, I got you, girl. I'm calm as still waters. Let me show y'all what the hair looks like in the back. This is Brazilian version hair, and look at these waves. Can you see all the, I mean, like, get into it. I was able to bleach this hair one time using my own little elementary method. Girl, I was in there. And it was super duper easy, and I feel like you can do it too. It looked like I knew what I was doing. So if you want to see how I got this hair color, how I customized this wig, how I put it on, the full process, please keep on watching, and then I'll be back.
Hey y'all, coming in with my little low Tony Braxton voice because I got sick and lost my voice. So please bear with me, but we're going to start off by laying out a garbage bag or some sort of plastic to protect my countertops. Girl, I'm not trying to ruin these countertops. And I'm also going to put down some foil, but before I complete doing that, I'm going to use some 40 volume developer and some L'Oreal Quick Blue powder, and I'm just going to mix it together. Now this is the same bleach that I use to bleach my knots, but I'm doing this using this same concoction, except it's going to be like more watery, so it can evenly distribute onto the hair. So it should be like watery Quaker oatmeal, I guess. I don't know. Like, it should be watery. So I'm going to take the brush, the coloring brush, I don't know what you call it, and I'm just going to brush the bleach concoction into the hair, I was lazy, girl. I ain't gonna lie. I just poured the concoction onto the hair because it was much easier to do it that way. Otherwise, it would have taken all day, and I ain't have time for that. So I just tried my best to evenly distribute the product into the hair. You'll see that I almost run out of product, so I just ended up with just enough. So while I'm working through this, I am adding more of the bleach concoction as I go. So we're adding some more of the 40 volume developer and more of the quick blue powder. I have huge containers of this quick blue powder, and I used a lot on this hair because the hair is really long. So I mix the concoction together again, and then we're just going to go ahead and pour it back onto the hair once it's all the way mixed. I really don't think, I know if a professional is watching this, I really don't think this is the way this needs to be done. Obviously, I am a novice. I don't know what I'm doing, but this was the quickest way to do it for me, and I was in a rush, and I just wanted to see if it will work like this because I try to make the process as easy as possible. So when I'm pouring it onto the hair, I'm just trying to make sure it saturates both sides. So I'll put one layer on one side and put another layer on the other just to make sure it's saturating. You can tell at the very bottom of the hair is already starting to color. I start at the bottom because you don't want the top of the hair to be the lightest. I want the bottom of the hair to be the lightest. So we're using more of our 40 volume developer and our quick blue powder, and I'm mixing it all together, and we're just gonna pour another layer on top. And I'm trying to get to the hairs that I missed. So I'm trying to get in between so we don't have like a dark spot. I actually did end up missing some hair in the middle, but girl, that was fine. There's so much hair you couldn't really tell. So I'm going to use some more of the 40 volume developer. This was a lot of mixing and going back and forth. I didn't have on gloves, but I eventually put them on a little bit later because this will give you a chemical burn if you don't wear gloves. So get gloves, please. So I'm just going to pour another layer on top and spread it through as much as possible, or as evenly as possible. And then we're just going to go ahead and flip the wig over again to the other side. And we're just going to go ahead and spread it through. The hair is processing much faster than I expected, I think because of the foil, but that's fine because that's the ends. I did want the ends to be a bit lighter to give it more of that gradient effect. So I'm using more of the 40 volume developer, and I think I ran out. I'm sorry, I just cleared my throat, but I think I ran out, so I had to go and get some more, mix it all together, and then we go back through the process. As we get closer to the top, I have to spread out the hair to fan it out, just to make sure I get all parts of the hair so we don't end up with any dark splotches. So I'm trying my best to get both sides as well because we're getting closer to the lace. So I'm trying to get both sides, and I just pour the concoction on each side and I spread it through. But we also have to flip the wig over and do the back side, which will be the back of the head. So this is when I start running out, and this is when it starts to be touch and go, girl. I really don't know if this is going to work out, but it actually ended up working out pretty well. So I think this is this is a 30 volume developer. I ran out of 40 volume developer, but I did have a bottle of 30 volume developer. So I am using my other container of L'Oreal Quick Blue, and this was like a tiny bit. This was the crumbs at the bottom of the cereal bag. So I just poured that into the container and mixed it together. It was really, really watery, but I'm happy I used 30 volume developer towards the top of the head because it gave more of that gradient effect. It actually was a mistake, but it was a happy mistake because it ended up looking much better than I think a 40 volume developer would, because it would be a little bit more harsh. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pour the rest of it over the top of the cap or towards the roots. Now, I didn't go deep into the roots. I just wanted it to be a black to brown to sort of whatever that color that I got, sort of ombre. And as we get closer to the top, I try and make sure I rub in and distribute the color or the bleach evenly. But as we get to the top, I'm turning the brush vertically and brushing the color into the hair softly to give it more of a gradient effect, so it's not such a stark difference between the black and the actual hair color. And I flip the wig over and do the same thing on the other side. So this is toward the edges of the lace frontal. So I try and do the same thing on the inside so it gives that more natural gradient effect with the bleach coloring, if that makes sense. Am I explaining this right? Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. As you can see, I'm just making sure I'm using whatever product I have left and brushing it into the hair as much as possible. And we're just gonna flip the wig back over. I did decide to go back in and kind of make sure, perfect my hairline just a little bit more, just to make it look like an actual gradient and make sure I didn't miss any sort of spots. So I covered the wig and I let it sit for 20 to 30 minutes, checking periodically. Once I came back to the wig, it was completely colored and the color ended up beautiful. The great thing about that quick loop powder is that it is blue, so it kind of canceled out that really, really brassy orange. It was like a nice golden brassy, and I like that. So I was able to wash this wig out using the Pantene shampoo. I think it was a smooth shampoo, and I had to wash it a lot to get that product out. I didn't use a what do you call it? What's a shimmer light shampoo or anything. I just decided to use a regular shampoo because I did want to see how this color turned out naturally. So I had to shampoo it a few times to get that bleach powder out. It's hard to get it out of a wig, so you do need to make sure you get the color out so it doesn't continue to develop and color the hair. So I washed it maybe 5 or 6 times and shampooed it out and made sure I got out all of the bleaching powder. So once it was rinsed out, it was time to fully condition the hair, and I used the Pantene Smooth Conditioner and I rubbed it through the ends because the hair did feel dry. I'm not gonna lie, it felt dry after the color. I was a little bit concerned, so I made sure I used a lot of conditioner, or the rest that I had, because I ran out of all my products. All the products, girl. I don't even know how this happened, but I ran out of everything. But what I like to do when I color hair is I will distribute the conditioner throughout the hair evenly, and then I'll place the hair in a plastic bag and let it sit. I think I let this wig sit for hours, maybe 4 or 5 hours. So we went out to dinner, came back, I washed out the wig and hung it to dry, and this is what you get.
Let me show y'all how this hair turned out. I'm telling y'all right now, this hair on this mannequin head is scaring me boots. Y'all look. Look at this girl. I feel like I'm about to punch her. Why you look like that? We gotta take this wig off. I did a little balayage situation. Let's go ahead and apply this bundle closure wig. Remember, this is a 5x5 closure, and 3 bundles of hair. Okay, so we're gonna start with our wig grip for our base. We just plop her on, right? Now we need to do the wig cap. Okay. All right. One thing that I'm doing now is making sure my wig cap is the right color. I'm going to use some lace tint to color my wig cap, and I'm going to use the Flawless Illusion lace tint. I'm still testing it out. So far, this lace tint is everything. So I'm going to take some of the lace tint, spray it into here. I'm going to take a old dusty flat, I'm going to take a flat top brush and just kind of color it in a little bit. I'm giving you bald head. Bald head. Okay. Let's toss her on. Let's see what she looking like. Let's see what the girl's giving. Oh, girl. Y'all want to see it? Look at that color. Let's go ahead and get into doing the hairline. Last time I customized this wig, I already plucked it and I already bleached the knots. So all we need to do is just remold this hairline. So I'm gonna take the ZLA flattening souffle, and we're gonna get into molding this hairline. We're gonna get it together, honey. So I'm gonna take my flattening souffle and I'm just gonna, I got it all over the wig cap. Oh my God. I'm just gonna mold it backwards. We're trying to take all of the hairs and mold it backwards and mold this down. I try and get that middle part down too, because it just be giving hype hair. I don't like it. Yes, God. You see how much of a difference it already made? Like, look at that. I'm gonna take a baby hair brush and I'm just gonna, I just heard a doorbell in my head. Why? That is so weird. Am I crazy? Okay, so I'm taking a baby hair brush and I'm just brushing the hair away from the hairline just to flatten it. And I'm also reinforcing this part by taking the baby hair brush and just flattening it this way. Okay, so this is my last rapid strip, and I'm just going to pull this hair back so we can go ahead and lay down this rapid strip. Look how thick this ponytail is. What if I set my wigs back this far? Would you be my friend? So I'm gonna try and ration this one rapid strip because I love using rapid strips for baby hair. So I'm just gonna wrap it around like so, like that. So for us to dry this quickly, I'm just gonna go ahead and use a blow dryer. I'm gonna use this blow dryer from Revlon. It is a $15 blow dryer. You can get it from Target. She also comes with a diffuser, so yay. But I'm just gonna go ahead and turn this on high and cool and just try and dry this area. So hold on. Okay, so I think the hairline is dry. Yes, you see this hairline? Yes, hairline. Do y'all see what I'm talking about? Boom. Even though this hairline looks good, the lace ain't lacing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not giving. Let me show y'all the difference. Y'all see how this is just like telling all my tea, telling all my business. It just looked like notebook paper on my forehead. It's giving notebook paper. So I like to do the lace tint after molding the hairline because I noticed that this lace tint kind of bleeds. And I just like to take the lace tint spray. I'm gonna hold the wig upside down by her ponytail like I'm just About to windmill on their head. It's the only time you're gonna see me doing this, girl. I can't fight. So I'm gonna take the wig cap and I'm just gonna spray into it. Oh, and this is in the color medium brown. I'm gonna take the blow dryer. It is on warm and I'm just gonna blow dry it. It is completely dry and I want y'all to see the difference between before it's lace tinted and then after, because bruh, I think it looks good. Hold on, let me cool this off. This hat is hot. Look at that. Such a huge difference. Okay, so we're gonna take our Andis hot comb. Protect your forehead, protect your skin. You don't want to burn your skin off with this hot comb. Y'all, let's go ahead. Let's bow our heads and pray. Okay. I'm not trying to burn myself, Lord Jesus. I have a wig grip under this wig cap, so it protects my head from getting burnt. Okay, so we're going to do the hairline. When I do my hair, ooh. Last time I burnt this lace, almost ruined this damn wig. Ain't nobody trying to do that this time. Oh my God, it's hot. Y'all see that? And I got that little bloop bloop. You know, I got the little bloop. Oh, I'm giving you superstar. Ah, she's coming together. Hello. It's time to go ahead and lay down this lace. And this is the Wig Dealer melting spray. So in order to melt this hairline, do I need to pluck it? No, it looks good. It looks good up there, girl. I'm second guessing myself today. It's second guess yourself Sunday, ain't it? Oh, girl. I'm just gonna take my Wig Dealer melting spray and I spray over top the lace to melt it down. I get so nervous every single time it's time for me to lay down my lace. I don't know what's going on. We got lace PTSD. Like, what's up? Breathe. There we go. That wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. Blow dry it on cool. Okay, y'all see? Oh, it looks so good. Now we need to do what? Baby hairs. We need to do infant hairs. I don't know if I want to do baby or infant, but we need to create baby hairs that make this wig look kind of like a frontal. Because right now, if the wind blew, the goal on a closure bundle situation is to cover up the mess. There they are. Oh, I found my little baby hairs. They was playing hide and go seek. Girl, I found you. You know what I'm saying? There you were. Okay, so these are the baby hairs that I'm gonna use. So I'm just gonna comb them out, brush them out, and then lay it down. So I still use Got to Be Glue gel. I really don't think Got to Be Glue gel is the best for baby hairs, but I like using it because the baby hairs stick. It is a little bit shiny, but girl, I don't care. I don't mind the shiny baby hairs, but I wonder if people be looking like, girl, you and your wig out in the streets, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna brush these baby hairs down. Oh my God, look how pretty that is. Ooh. Ooh, loo, loo, loo. Cute little baby hairs. Loo, loo, loo. That is a good baby hair. I love it. So I need to do the same thing on this side. So I'm gonna take some hairs. Okay, so I think this will work right here. Oh. That's a lot of baby hairs, girl. I know. I know. But girl, that's what's gonna have to work today. But I really need to cover that area. So, ooh, girl. These baby hairs are really taking me out, girl. Am I the only one that laughs at baby hairs? I don't know why. I love them, but they just make me laugh. There's no lace on this side, but I'm just gonna take whatever short hairs I have and bring them, we're just bringing them forward. I'm gonna take some, got to be glued. And I'm just trying to cover that hairline as best as possible. I'm really just trying to cover up this edge so when the wind blows, we not giving cap. There we go. I'm not gonna cut any hairs this time because I don't feel like it. I'm covering the cap and just gelling the hair forward. Ah, that looks good. Do it look good? Y'all tell me if it look good. For this side versus this side. And we're just gonna do the same thing on this side. This hair forward and just kind of gel it down. Okay, so I've laid down the little baby hairs. Okay, so it look a little bit crazy right now, but don't worry about it, girl. We just trying to cover up the cap. It's laying flat and whatnot. Let's go ahead and lay the hair down and see what it's looking like. See, if the wind blow, no one will know. It's kind of gel them little hairs down. And from the front, you can't tell. So now that that's done, now we need to invest in the waves, because the waves, they're not like really waving. So I'm just gonna add some product to it. Oh no, I am almost out. I got 2 bottles. Okay, so I have my favorite hair waving, hair curling product. It is the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Mousse. I got 2 bottles, girl, and I'm almost out. I shook up some of it. No. We're gonna use this all over the hair to reinvigorate these waves because I want to get the waves back. So we're gonna work in sections like we always do. If y'all have like another product that you like for waves and curls, please let me know. I'm just gonna comb through this hair. We're gonna start from a blank slate, tabula rasa. Actually, it's pretty silky. Okay, girl. Okay, Ishow. Uh-oh. Y'all know I love big hair and I love big waves and curls. Yes. So I'm not gonna put a whole bunch of product into the hair because I ain't got that much product to use, but I'm just gonna separate the hair in sections, and we're gonna saturate the hair as much as possible without using all the product that I have. This hair is so long though. So, ooh, it feels so, I promise you, once y'all use this product, it feels so good. Then I'm just gonna brush it. So y'all, this is the finished look. Y'all tell me what you think. Y'all like this finished look? Ooh. Why am I spitting? I'm surprised that the hair was able to keep the wave that it originally had. Like, this is loose deep wave and it didn't lose a curl. I'm proud of myself. Somebody give me an award, somebody give me a job, somebody give me their salon. Supercuts, I'm coming for you. Let me actually show y'all what it looks like in the back, so y'all can get a full view of the color. Hopefully this video was helpful for any of you all that were A, interested in the hair, or B, you wanted to see how I color hair and what my inexperience does. But I love how this turned out. I hope you all do as well. Please check out my previous video so you can get a full idea of what type of hair you're going to receive, these bundles and this closure. If you are interested in purchasing this hair, of course, you can click on the links in the description box down below. I want to say thank you to Ishow Hair again for providing this hair to me and sponsoring this video. Girl, I gotta go eat because I'm getting the shakes. But I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video. Clink, clink, clink. Girl, I'm just sucking on tea bags at this point. Toodles. Bye.